Welcome back to Venture Onward. Today I plan to talk about once again, the Fast and Furious franchise raced its way to box office glory, as the latest installment, Fast X, dominated the international scene with an explosive opening weekend. According to Deadline, the film amassed a staggering $319 million worldwide during its premiere, with a massive $251.4 million coming from 84 markets outside the United States. This remarkable achievement not only established Fast X as the highest-grossing film of the weekend but also secured its place as the second-highest global opening of 2023, trailing only the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Furthermore, Fast X's international performance solidified its position as the second most successful entry in the franchise, surpassed only by 2017's The Fate of the Furious. These numbers exceeded initial projections, which estimated a still impressive $295 million global haul for the high-octane blockbuster's first 3 days in theaters. Only The Fate of the Furious and Furious 7 have managed to surpass Fast X's remarkable worldwide box office earnings on their respective opening weekends. With a production budget of a staggering $340 million, Fast X aims to replicate the immense success of The Fate of the Furious and Furious 7, which grossed $1.23 billion and $1.5 billion worldwide, respectively, making them the two highest-grossing Fast and Furious films to date. Since the original The Fast and the Furious film burst onto the scene in 2001, the franchise has raked in over $6 billion in global ticket sales, solidifying its position as Universal Pictures' most lucrative franchise and the seventh highest-grossing film series in history. However, while Fast X sprinted out of the gate commercially, critics were quick to tap the brakes on the film's reception, resulting in a lukewarm 54% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Nevertheless, the movie managed to garner an encouraging audience score of 86% on the review aggregator website. The standout performance of Jason Momoa as the villainous Dante Reyes was widely praised and added to the positive markers for Fast X, which marks the beginning of a closing trilogy, as confirmed by franchise star Vin Diesel. Fast X once again puts Vin Diesel in the driver's seat, reprising his iconic role as Dominic Dom Toretto. The film boasts an ensemble cast that includes Charlize Theron, Brie Larson, John Cena, Tyrese Gibson, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Helen Mirren, Jason Statham, Sung Kang, Gal Gadot, and the return of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Additionally, the action-packed spectacle features a cameo appearance by Meadow Walker Thornton Allen, the daughter of the late franchise star Paul Walker, who portrayed former LAPD officer Brian O'Connor from The Fast and the Furious until Furious 7. Fast X introduces a captivating twist with the revelation of a traitor within Dom Toretto's team, leading to an explosive finale. This unexpected betrayal, however, raises questions about its coherence with the plot and the motives of the main antagonist. One of the refreshing elements of Fast X is the introduction of new faces to the franchise. Jason Momoa's Dante Reyes brings chaos and upheaval to Dom Toretto's team, breaking the mold of their recurring battles with Cypher. Additionally, Brie Larson's Tess adds depth as an ally, connecting her character to Mr. Nobody and expanding on the importance of Dom's close-knit group as super spies. Another new character, Alan Ritchson's Amaze, plays a key role in law enforcement. He turns out to be the replacement for Mr. Nobody, working to stabilize the agency. However, the film's finale delivers a stunning twist involving Amaze, raising questions about its plausibility. Despite some narrative inconsistencies, Fast X managed to captivate audiences with its adrenaline-fueled action sequences and larger-than-life set pieces. The film showcased the franchise's signature blend of high-speed car chases, gravity-defying stunts, and explosive confrontations. The international box office success of Fast X further solidified the global appeal of the Fast and Furious franchise, attracting audiences from diverse markets and cementing its status as a blockbuster phenomenon. Despite mixed reviews from critics, Fast X resonated with fans who embraced the film's over-the-top action and the charismatic performances of its star-studded cast. Vin Diesel once again embodied the role of Dom Toretto, the fearless leader of the crew, and his on-screen chemistry with returning cast members and newcomers alike added depth to the film. Jason Momoa's portrayal of Dante Reyes, the formidable antagonist, received widespread acclaim for his menacing presence and magnetic screen presence. The introduction of new characters, such as Brie Larson's Tess and Alan Ritchson's Amaze, injected fresh energy into the franchise. Tess's connection to Mr. Nobody and her involvement in the team's spy missions expanded the Fast and Furious universe and offered new narrative possibilities. Amaze, as the replacement for Mr. Nobody, added a layer of intrigue and brought a different dynamic to the group dynamics. However, some viewers found certain narrative elements, particularly the twist involving Amaze in the film's finale, to be implausible or inconsistent. These narrative inconsistencies sparked discussions among fans and critics alike, with some questioning the coherence of the plot and the motives of the characters. Despite these criticisms, the film's high-octane action sequences and the emotional resonance of the franchise's core themes of family, loyalty, and redemption continued to resonate with audiences. As Fast X concludes the second-to-last chapter in the Fast and Furious saga, fans eagerly anticipate the final installment of the trilogy, which promises to bring the epic saga to a thrilling and emotional conclusion. With its impressive box office performance and a dedicated fan base, the Fast and Furious franchise shows no signs of slowing down, and fans can expect more heart-pounding adventures in the future. As the story unfolds, the intricate web of betrayal and deception in Fast X becomes clearer. The revelation that Amaze, played by Alan Ritchson, is the traitor within Dom's crew adds a new layer of suspense and tension to the narrative. The film skillfully builds up the clues and hints, gradually leading the audience to the realization that Amaze has been working against Dom and his team all along. The character of Bowie, portrayed by Davidson's Bowie, becomes a pivotal figure in uncovering Amaze's true motives. As the team seeks refuge in London and turns to Bowie for assistance, his actions raise suspicions. Bowie's warning about the power of money and his ultimate betrayal of the team underscores the theme of trust and deception that runs throughout the film. The filmmakers cleverly subvert the franchise's tendency to introduce convenient allies, as Bowie's actions highlight the danger of trusting too easily. The audience is encouraged to piece together the clues and recognize Amaze as the true traitor. The reveal not only adds a satisfying twist to the plot but also emphasizes the stakes and the challenges that Dom and his crew must face. The movie intensifies the sense of danger and urgency as Amaze takes control of a plane and shoots down Han's aircraft, demonstrating his loyalty to Dante Reyes and his willingness to go to extreme lengths to undermine Dom's team. The narrative highlights Dante's strategic superiority, always staying ahead of Dom's crew, and reinforces the idea that there is a mole within their ranks. The predictable yet welcomed revelation of Amaze as a long-standing infiltrator since the events of Fast 5 contributes to the film's narrative arc and further emphasizes the theme of betrayal. It distinguishes Amaze from previous turncoat characters like Deckard Shaw, played by Jason Statham, and adds a layer of complexity to the franchise's antagonist dynamics. Fast X masterfully combines high-octane action, a star-studded ensemble cast, and a gripping plot filled with twists and turns. The film's success at the box office, particularly in China, underscores the global appeal of the franchise. As the Fast and Furious saga enters its final chapter, fans eagerly anticipate the conclusion of this epic journey, wondering how Dom Toretto and his crew will confront their most formidable challenge yet. Well, that's about it for now. Thanks for listening. Until next time, venture onward.